Well, I couldn't get into the um, upscale priority lounge, which could eat and have a Coke or coffee or beer for free. Um, and the reason is because you need a black priority pass card. In Toronto and all the other airports I've been to, and I've been to a lot, all you need is a boarding pass that says priority pass, and that's your pass. But not here. And, to each his own. So it is what it is. And, yeah, it is what it is. So anyways, I'm gonna do some uploading. And, so next stop is, Seattle. Yeah, there's a long wait today, but I'm not worried about the, I think here it's 14-hour wait time, I think. Is it 14? 10 hours, maybe. Then there's 5 hours wait in Seattle. And, I think 5 hours, maybe 8 hours in Vancouver. So, self-transferring is not going to be a problem because I'm going to have more time on my hands. And because I have no winter clothes, I'm going to buy a hoodie or something when I'm in Vancouver. So when I get off the plane, get into a cab to go to my isolation thing, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be like a 2-week vacation. This place is like, it's got a room with some gym equipment and fully equipped. It's got Netflix. Oh my God, it has everything. So, I think it'll be great. So the next thing is just to figure out, I'll hook up with the kids, be with the kids for probably a week, maybe 2. Make them some really good meals. But then again, they know how to cook really well. And then figure out where I'm going to go within Canada to weather this storm. Because I can't really stay, with the kids long term because, their place is small. And they're already 3 people, so Taylor, Kristen, and Liam. Hook up with Matthew as well. And, yeah, figure out where I'm going to go. Maybe a cabin. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Okay, I'm going to get cracking. Ciao. I just logged in to the internet via my laptop, and I received a notice from Flight Network saying, actually I'll tell you, it says that my next 2 flights, which is my flight from South Korea to Seattle, is canceled. And then it says the flight number, which is DL4474 from Seattle to Vancouver, is canceled. Well, I'm at the airport. I just got an upgrade. I don't see the flight here as being canceled. There's, So, I find these kind of things extremely misleading. If I would not be at the airport right now, and I'm looking at this from a hotel or something like that, what's the first thing that goes into your mind? Oh, well, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm in another country trying to get home, and all the flights are canceled. So, everything in life is based on trust, and you got to make sure that, the people sending out information that it's the right information, that the information is not misleading, and this is. I'm starting to get a little annoyed. You know, my chap Sam is an amazing guy, and he kind of filters all this out, saying, you know, Blair, don't worry about what it says and everything else. But I kind of feel like I bother him too much because I'm getting a lot of this shit that comes up that I find myself at a loss. So, you know, you have to go somewhere, you have to ask somebody, and Sam, you're it. I just wish people got their shit together. You know, I was talking to the Americans this morning, and their flight home was actually canceled 4 times. And then on the 5th time, they got a flight out. But they had 2 other connecting flights, so they were supposed to fly out April 14th. So the first one, which was from Bali to South Korea, was canceled on April 14th. So what happened is that they rescheduled that flight for April 9th. But Delta kept the other 2 flights on April 14th. So they're like, what, we fly to Detroit, we stay there for, what, 5 days? No, actually, no, yeah, more than that. And they're like, that's crazy. So they called Delta, and Delta says, yeah, you're absolutely right, doesn't make sense. So Delta, you know, did the correction, but I understand there's a lot going on in the world, but, you know, when you rely on a travel company to be the light, you know, for your tunnel, and you know, you're trusting, you want to make sure the information you're getting is right. And this is the second time this has happened. It's starting to get a little, you know, just a little annoying. So, anyways, you know, it's 10 o'clock. No, sorry, 10:25. In an hour, I'll go down and check the board just to make sure that, you know, it's still on schedule. And if it is, then I'm just going to say, you know, this here is BS, and just carry on. But anyways, it's not fun, and it's a little nerve-wracking. And I think that's one of the things that I loved when I, you know, went on travels last year is, you know, I would go on a week, 2 week, or 11 days, or whatever the case may be. And then you say, well, if I get lost, I get lost. You know, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But this is a little different. And if you have the right information, you know which direction you need to go. But as you're going in that direction, when you start to get information like this, then it kind of makes you feel, you know, a little uneasy. And with the issues with my cards, you know, it just compounds the problem. If I had my cards and I had my ATM card now, I couldn't give a royal crap. I really couldn't. Because I would have what I need to, you know, to get by, as opposed to saying, well, I have limited funds, and, you know, if I get stuck here, there's, you know, I'm sleeping on a chair or something. But as opposed to grabbing a hotel, you know, seeing Korea. What more could you do? But anyways, I'll upload this.